Represento las calles de mi tierra. Mi bandera, ay, mi bandera. Puerto Rico y todos los latinos. Sonamos donde quiera.
What is up, everybody? What is up? You guys are checking out the Sports Jedi Network here on YouTube, X, Kick, Twitch, wherever you're watching. I am your host for tonight, PGH Chris TV, guys. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network. This is your Tuesday NXT January 6th watch along, New Year's Evil, baby. We got some good matches. We got some good stuff coming up here. But first, please leave a like, comment, subscribe on all of our platforms. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers this year. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network, Dude Wipes. Everybody shout out Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes, the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network. Kev is in the arena tonight, guys, so I will be here watching along with you guys, talking a little bit about some NXT. We got some cool, interesting things that have come out right before I went live that I want to talk to you about. We got Brad Hamlin in the building. What up, Chris? Happy New Year's Evil. Brad, thank you so much for joining me here on a Tuesday night for New Year's Evil. We got some good stuff coming for you guys here. Want to go a little bit over the card here. New Year's Evil, we got Oba Femi taking on Leon Slater, the TNA X Division champion, in our main event for the NXT World Championship. We got Jayne versus Kendal Gray for the NXT Women's Championship. We got Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe for the North American title. And then we have Tatum Paxley versus Izzi Dame going in a solid one-on-one competition. I will start with this. Let's talk about Jacy Jayne and Kendal Gray, because I just saw something about Jacy Jayne right before I went live, and I kind of wanted to start off with that right away. So I'm looking at Jacy Jayne. According to Fightful Select has reported maybe about a half hour ago that Jacy Jayne is probably headed up to the main roster, which is no surprise, but my only question would be, is Jacy Jayne going up to the main roster, or is Fatal Influence going up to the main roster? That would kind of be my only question, because I think SmackDown especially could use the entitled Fatal Influence. But Jacy Jayne's obviously great. SmackDown needs her. SmackDown's getting a lot of call-ups going into the year 2026, obviously, you know, with Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, Matt Cardona. I mean, they got some people there now going into SmackDown, and I think Jacy Jayne would be a huge addition to that roster. So will she lose her NXT Women's Championship tonight against, excuse me, okay, will she lose tonight against Kendal Gray? We'll find out later on today, and I'm trying to see if there's any more news here. That's kind of why I'm looking. And also, speaking of the call-ups, real quick, while I try to see anything else before we get started, we're 5 minutes away from the show here. I don't know why there's a lot of people talking about call-ups, a lot of, you know, speculation, Blake Monroe, Jacy Jayne, Oba, you know, there's a lot of people here, and, you know, a lot of championship matches. There's 3 championship matches, and honestly, all 3 of them, we could be seeing a new champion. Now, maybe not for the North American title, and I'll get to that right now, because Blake Monroe is one of the people that I just talked about. Jacy Jayne. Blake Monroe is one of the people that I can see getting called up. I mean, she has a reputation outside of what she's done in NXT to be in the main roster, and I don't think it's exactly force-feeding or far-fetching or anything like that to have her on Friday nights. I think that'd actually be pretty good. So I could see them doing that. I can also see Thea Hale, you know, winning. I mean, maybe this is something for Thea Hale to be like, okay, you know, this wasn't a fluke like people think it was. I was supposed to win this. And maybe Blake goes up to the main roster. But I'm excited to see the match. I don't think I didn't think their match was terrible other than, the alleged finish at the end. So we'll see what's going on with that. Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. That's kind of the one of the good stories here on the show that really has no title implications. That's kind of why it made this card. Um, and then we have the Oba Femi versus Leon Slater. Now, I'm not gonna say anything. I did receive some news earlier, a couple of hours ago that kind of questions the decision making that I have, but we're gonna bring up that because it's gonna be interesting. We got Kev live from the arena, baby. Hold up, guys. We're gonna stop this breakdown. We're gonna stop this pre-show here. Kev is trying to join us live from the arena. Kev, brother, you hear me? The internet's a little at the PC, but we got Kevin live from the PC. He is ready to watch TNA X Division champion Leon Slater defeat Oba Femi. He's going to go crazy. We're Team TNA. And man, I'm happy for you, dude. I know he was in the arena for the invasions. So he's there making history. We're there always to support our TNA guys. So I know he's going to maybe try to get a word in before the show starts here in 3 minutes, but you guys can see he is there from the arena. He is live. Let's go, Leon. Yeah, Thea, Body Slam Net. What up to you? What up? Shout out, brother. I was listening to you and J-Star right before while I was prepping for the stream. I was actually listening to your guys' show. Everyone go follow Ty P of bodyslam.net along with J-Star. They do a show, I believe the 10 Count Pod on bodyslam.net. And if I'm not mistaken, they're cool guys. So, they showed us love. They showed me love the other day. So shout out to you guys. But yeah, we're here. Kev's at the arena, guys. You guys saw that NXT is about to go live in 2 minutes. And, I think we're going to get a new NXT champion, guys. I mean, look, I got to say it, though. I got to say it. I'm a little bit salty that Mike Santana maybe isn't the first TNA champion to get WWE gold. I'm biased. Okay, I will admit that. I mean, I would have liked to see Santana versus Ricky Saints, like Kevin said months ago, right after he lost the title at Slammiversary type of thing. But I mean, I'm still proud of Leon. I'm still happy for Leon. He's gonna be the future. I mean, he was on the John Cena Saturday Night's main event card for a reason. AJ Styles wanted to have a match with him and Javon for a reason. He's been showcased for a long time. So, I mean, I don't think it's crazy if Leon beats Oba. Why? And Ty from Body Slam, if you're still in the chat, you can testify to this because you were sitting right behind me at Slammiversary. This guy beat Moose. He literally beat Moose to win that X Division championship, guys. Come on, he's not no stranger to being that underdog going against a big Nigerian giant. He defeated Moose at Slammiversary, and there's no reason why I don't think he could defeat Oba Femi here tonight. Brad says, I'm thinking Leon is going to win the NXT title since Oba is debuting on the main roster very, very soon. You know what, Brad? I agree. I think he's going to be at, SmackDown. SmackDown could use an Oba Femi desperately. They're going in 2-3 hours now. Again, they're calling up a lot of people. I just mentioned Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, Matt Cardona. They got a lot of people going into the shows, so into Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm very excited. I think SmackDown's now going to be a little bit more watchable than it has been, even with the 2 hours. I don't like them going to 3 hours, but I think them going to 3 hours with the talent that they're now bringing up / bringing in, I think it could be a little interesting. And we saw Monday Night Raw last night. Holy moly, as it is 8 o'clock and they're getting ready to show the feed. Guys, it's going to be an old-fashioned watch along. We are not live on Rumble. The playback shut down earlier last month, which has tried to figure out some things to find a platform that's good with the showing, but we're gonna do an old-fashioned watch along here, to guys. But keep typing in the chat, man. Keep interacting. This is what's gonna make these next 2 hours, fun. Um, I could just be sitting here watching this on a screen, and you guys could be sitting there watching on a TV, but instead, I'm happy that you decided to come here and at least say hi. So that's much appreciated, dude, because I think there's gonna be a lot to talk about at the end of the night. And who knows, if there is a lot to talk about, I might even stay on for an extra 30 minutes after the show, depending on, how it's going, maybe even talk about it. So we'll see what's going on, but they're ready to go live here. Oh, my CW is being stupid. All right, here we go. NXT. Then, now, and forever. That's right. Charge me up. Heather, right in the chat. What's up, Heather? Salute. Oh, snap. I forgot Kev was actually at the show tonight. Good on him. Hope he enjoys it. Yes, Heather. Kev is in the arena tonight. We just saw him a little bit earlier before you joined. Maybe the PC just has weird connection. What up, Elliot? Hey, Chris, are you showing NXT on the Rumble app? Not tonight, Elliot. Kev is at the arena. Obviously we were on the playback all 2025, and it's not easy to for me to show this footage on Rumble like it is for Kev. So we're gonna work that out that way. When he decides to go to the shows and I'm here, I can be able to show the footage with you guys and on Rumble, and we'll be here. But yeah, Elliot, I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone's day is going well as they're doing a promo here to get ready, hyping up the show. They're in Florida. Kev's obviously enjoying the nice weather. I live in Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania. NXT was here last year. I think it was last Halloween Havoc, not in 2025, but in 2024. Around this, well, whatever. And that was the last time I've seen NXT live, man. So Kev's lucky as shit that he gets to go to the Performance Center every week. Oh, Silva's in the building. Doing a little recap here. Izzi, Dame, and Tatum, Paxley. We got to deal with chilly Philadelphia. We got to deal with chilly Pennsylvania. Yeah, dude, Pennsylvania's freaking cold, bro. I mean, it hasn't been bad the last couple of days, actually. It actually hasn't been terrible. Here we go. Now they're re-showing a little bit of Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe. I still wonder to this day, guys, if Thea Hale was supposed to win that championship. I think she was. Again, it sets up a match. I don't. Again, we weren't surprised. We were surprised when Jacy Jayne did it. I think that's kind of why it's a we can't believe it type of thing. I don't know. Leon Slater. Yeah, yeah, bro. I do think Blake's heading to the main roster. I think Thea Hale eventually will beat her. And I said the same thing with Jacy Jayne, bro, because Fightful reported right before I went live that she was going to the main roster. So, man, Raw was so lame last night. I actually fell asleep before Braun and Punk. Yeah, 3 women's matches in a main event that started out pretty slow. Yeah, it wasn't hot. I think a lot of people were just disappointed that Jericho didn't show up. They didn't get their happy ending or whatever that they were expecting. But I don't care if he shows up or not. I don't think the show is. I think the last year's show was strong to kick off the year. Is Blake gonna get her glamour back, or is she gonna come out of a robe? Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. She's gonna freaking ugh. I can't stand her freaking NXT gimmick, bro. I can't stand it. I can't stand Blake Monroe. I miss Mariah May. How the heck does Blake Monroe jump in front of on? Yeah, I mean, look, I know that we got Jordan Grace now on the main roster, but dude, the fact that she didn't get at least a month of the NXT Women's Champion's freaking crazy to me. Me and Kev were talking about that the other day. Like the fact that she haven't had the title for at least a month is fucking mind blowing. Mariah May was peak. I want that violent streak back, but no, I agree, dude. And I think she told her best storytelling at that time, at that point. She 100%. And we're opening the show with the NXT Women's North American title match. Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe. Speaking of Blake Monroe. Oh, and Blake Monroe shoves Thea Hale from the back, pushes her, and we're getting started right away. Oh. We're starting off New Year's Evil hot. Blake Monroe don't want to wait. She's pissed. Oh, she's going out for a chair. Oh, steel chair. So is the match not happening or what? She gonna get disqualified? Is she gonna the match that technically isn't started? Oh. So is this a way? Okay, so now they have all the referees separating Blake Monroe. Okay, so this looks like wow. So this looks like this was a way to have this match without Blake Monroe losing. Because she's going up to the main roster, and this was a way to not have the match. I mean, so it's yeah, are we gonna have a North American title match or what? Why is Ricky Saints coming out? Okay, Ricky Saints is coming out. I guess there's no women's North American title match. Huh. Is he so salty about his championship? Like, bro, let it go. You're gonna get moved up in a couple months. I hate how similar. Well, I love how similar it sounds to his AEW theme. I just wish it was the exact one. Here we go, Ricky. He wants to give us a special gift, says Ricky Starks. Ricky Saints, excuse me. I gotta get used to that. Where's Kev? Kev, where are you sitting if you're still in the chat? We cannot compete what you don't compare, says Ricky Saints. Why would Trick Williams come out if he signed to SmackDown? Third row, same spot, left corner stairs. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see you on your phone and typing in the chat, bro. Get off your damn phone. I see you. You're on the first seat. You're on the second seat next to the aisle. Oh my god. I see. I saw the Sports Jedi logo. I saw this on your shirt, and I saw you right away. You're like looking down. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Now I see you. Yeah. No, oh, yeah. The camera's gonna be pointed on you pretty all night because we're yeah. I don't see the Japanese guy. Japan jersey. Oba Femi or Ricky Saints versus Leon Slater chat. What do we think about that? Mm. No, it's not. You're not even gonna be in NXT for that long, bro. Stop that. I mean, that wasn't a bad promo, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Ricky Saints is the future of NXT. Look, I mean, I understand they can't call up all of their guys, but Ricky Saints, dude, him and Cody, him and Punk. I mean, there are people on the main roster in the main event scene for fucking crying out loud that he could have a match with. So that's not force fetching shit. They're in a commercial break right now. I'm confused. Yeah, don't forget tomorrow afternoon. Yes, ladies, yes. I don't want to forget about that because that is a big thing tomorrow afternoon. Sports Jedi Network. We will be interviewing Jody Threat, TNA wrestler Jody Threat. More times and all that stuff will be announced later on. I'll let Kev do all that stuff. But yes, tomorrow we are interviewing Jody Threat. So be on the lookout for later. It's gonna be should be a fun one. Kev has had good interviews with Santino. We had a good one with Santana. We had a good one with Nick Nemeth. He's had some good ones with Macklin and Frankie. So he's gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it seems like Ricky's gonna cost Oba. Yeah, I mean, that'll get the crowd going for sure. I mean, they're both going up, right? Because well, my thing about that, real quick, my thing about that, if Ricky causes Oba, then what? They're gonna have to finish their trilogy in it or match in NXT, but then maybe they both go up. Holy cow, if Leon wins tonight, that might be the only thing that savages my night today's but yeah, no, you know, that's why we're here, man. Pro wrestling is our escape from reality. From you know, whatever it is we have going on in our lives. So, you know, it is. That's what you know, that's why I'm here. That's why we're all here. So hell yeah. I think Leon winning tonight will be good. Again, I just I don't want to be that guy. I just don't know if I see Leon Slater being a double champion for two different. I mean, if he is, that's like I want him to be. I don't know. I'm genuinely curious on how this is gonna play out. Genuinely curious. Again, they can't call up all of their NXT talent to the main roster at the same time. That would be a mistake. That's what they did. Was it with it was with like Lyra, like Roxanne, uh and a couple other if was it I forget it might have been that group, but it was a specific group with like Carmelo and Braun Breaker where like NXT was stale as shit for a little bit. Like me and Kev, like it was hard to come on a Tuesday to watch NXT. Like even if I wasn't like on the stream that day, like even on my personal time, like or having to watch the replay, like um, and I don't want them to make that mistake again, because my problem with NXT, the in 2025, this is what it up, and then it's flat, and then it's down, and then it's up, and then it's flat, and then it's down. Like that's how the momentum feels like that's how the momentum felt like in NXT in 2025. You had the TNA crossovers right before right before Slammiversary was hot. You had the TNA Slammiversary, with Trick Williams and Masha. You had crossovers, you had all this stuff. You had Joe Hendry, you had all this, right? And then boom, it gets really stale. All these people like, ugh. I just wonder. Wait, Leon Slater lose to Reed on Thursday, January. Oh, okay, yes. January 15th at Genesis, TNA Genesis in Dallas. No, that's no. The 15th is the AMC debut. My bad. The AMC debut, guys. Not the 15th. He might lose to the AMC debut. Yeah. Yeah, but I thought he will be in the triple threat match too for Genesis. That's why that came to my head. Moose will be in that match as well. Wrestling Fan 101. Shout out to Wrestling Fan 101 for joining us here on this Tuesday night. Appreciate you joining us. Soon we could see Oba head to the main roster for Raw or SmackDown in WWE if he loses the championship tonight. Absolutely, man. He's going to be in the main roster. Again, SmackDown, I think, could use him more. They're going into 3 hours. A lot of people, they had a good 3-hour show, last week, first show back, but again, they're calling, it hasn't been watchable in the last couple of months, in my opinion. And I think calling up new talent to fill in that last hour, I think it could help. So I think him going to SmackDown, having another match with Cody, Drew McIntyre. There's some people on that SmackDown roster that I would not mind him seeing. Randy Orton, when he's back, The Miz, Carmelo Hayes. I mean, there's so many people on that SmackDown roster I could see Oba Femi having a match with. And if he wants to appear on Raw, he can definitely appear on Raw. That's no problem at all. I agree. I feel like NXT doesn't build its next batch of main eventers until they send their current ones up to the main roster. Yeah, I mean, Braun Breaker had the momentum going into the getting called up. They never really killed his momentum, but that's why you see a lot of releases. You see a lot of people that were really hot in NXT, right? We just saw recently with Tommaso Ciampa. Even Johnny Gargano, who I think he was my favorite NXT Black and Gold wrestler, and he has me blocked on Twitter because I called him boring as shit, because he is. And it's sad. Like all these guys that get called up to the main roster from NXT. This was me and Kevin talk about this all the time. They call up people that they don't have plans for. It's like, okay, you did enough in NXT in our eyes, come to the main roster, but we don't have anything for you, and they get lost in the dust and eventually released. That's what happened to Blair Davenport. You're telling me Blair Davenport doesn't stay in NXT a little bit longer? You have nothing else for her until you can come up with something for her. I'm just using her as an example because she recently got called up before she got released and she didn't do anything. So that's my problem is with call-ups. They call up people that they have nothing to do too early. They call up some certain people. But again, I think this time it could work. Jordan Grace, she doesn't need NXT. Trick Williams, is main event. He's a future superstar. Same thing with Oba. Ricky Saints doesn't need the main roster. So Blake Monroe, Mariah May does not need the main roster. I don't know why the main roster picks the weirdest times to bring up certain wrestlers. Some NXT wrestlers almost seem like lifers down there. Once again, a lot of women are dying on the vine on NXT. I agree. And if Jacy Jayne doesn't have the year that she had in 2025, getting the knockouts, having, just being the top heel faction all year, the top heel NXT female all year. It's like she's been lost in the dust. She's been in NXT for what, 7 years? And she's now just getting her break. I mean, yeah, you're right. A lot of people are lifers there. And look, I'm not saying you have to be in NXT forever. Absolutely not. But NXT is never, you're never, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you're an NXT guy, like getting ready to go up to the main roster, to me, it's like, you know, it's not like you can't be on NXT. It's not like, okay, you're ready for the main roster. Like you cannot compete on NXT again. You can't. No, that's bullshit. They're going to yeah, Tatum Paxley made her entrance. Dame is currently making her entrance with the call. Oh, she's solo. Okay, she's not with Shawn Spears. Tony is in the building. What's up, Tony? Appreciate you joining me on a Tuesday night, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going good. I wonder who's gonna win this match. Izzi Dame or Tatum Paxley? There is no calling there tonight. Yep. Not at ringside. All right. I just want Tatum Paxley to just like, well, she's a baby face, so she's not gonna do that. Nah, we're not doing Rumble tonight. Kev's at NXT. He's in the building. And Rumble, it's it's weird. I can't control it. It's weird. Ever since the playback shut us down, not shut us down, the whole platform shut down. They went bankrupt. I think, I don't know. I'm making a prediction or a estimated guess. But it's been a little bit, at least for me, to show the footage when I'm riding solo for the nights that Kev's at the arenas for NXT, because I don't have access. I had access to the playback. I don't have access to that, and I got access to the YouTube. So that's why I'm here. That's why I want you guys to keep engaging, because this is what's gonna make these, next hour and a half here a good stream and just a good overall conversation as all of us are watching the show. That's the goal. I'm not here for the oh, oh my God. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the reactions. I'm here to watch along and talk to you guys in the chat. So let's keep that thing going. Let's keep this shit going. I think Izzy's gonna win again. Okay, I could definitely see it. Tatum's again one of the, like I was talking about with Heather. I think Tatum's another one of those that's been in NXT for a little bit that could, you know, not be on their last leg, but got to get something rolling. So I think she could benefit from the win, because I think Izzy Dame, I think she's naturally going to get over a little more than a Tatum Paxley. Look, they're not going to be in the PC forever, right? They're not. Their boys at the hookah lounges aren't going to be cheering for them every Tuesday night like they are now. So they got to get used to it. Ooh, that was a good move by Tatum Paxley there. Uh-oh. Tatum Paxley's foot gets caught by Izzy Dame. Oh. Yo, they're going into another fucking commercial that quick. Like, I'm not. I understand this is Peacock or the CW, excuse me. But last night with the Netflix too, bro. Like, I'm sick of these damn commercials. Like, I wish I don't. I mean, I'm about to use the freaking international feed, my own international feed, because oh my god, like I can't stand it. I can't stand the damn commercials. It's every fucking 5 minutes. Like, you don't give me none of these networks give me a time for the matches to breathe. Let the match breathe. Let me, the viewer, let the match breathe. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm sick of it. When I see Tatum Paxley do a move like that, or I see Izzi Jayne counter a move that Izzy or Tatum was trying to do, and it's like, oh, that was a cool move. And then you stop for commercial break. Like, you don't get me invested. You lose my interest. Stop with that. And Netflix has a big freaking problem doing that. Dude Wipes, baby. Yeah, they're showing a commercial for Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes, the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network. That's right. We are Dude Wipes, the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network. Actually, you know what? Since they played NXT wants to play a Dude Wipe commercial, I'll play a Dude Wipe commercial, guys. Let's hear from our sponsor, Dude Wipe.
That chili cheeseburger has your guts bubbling and a stinktastic dookie is about to destroy any nostril in a 1,000-foot radius. But the worst part is the embarrassment of innocent bystanders smelling your bathroom atrocity. If only there was another way. Dude Bombs to the rescue. Drop your deuce. Stroll out of the bathroom with confidence. Walk around like your shish, tea don't stink, literally.
Dude Wipes are available at thousands of retail stores across the country. Next time you make a grocery run, make a detour to the TP aisle and stock up on Dude Wipes. It's your last chance to take 10% off the entire Dude Wipes lineup. Use code FRESH10 on your next order. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network channel, wiping the competition clean.
That is Dude Wipes in the Sports Jedi Network. You heard him. We're wiping out the competition. Morgan and Morgan, we don't care. We don't care about Morgan and Morgan. But that was Dude Wipes, the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network. Now, I want to ask you guys something. Kev did a good job making that sponsor video, so shout out to Kev. That was great. But listen, thinking more and more about it. What are we gonna do to fill in that extra time? I mean, Blake Monroe and Thea Hale didn't happen. I'm confused. What do they got lined up here on the first? Don't tell me NXT is gonna have a first better show than Netflix on Monday Night Raw and a fucking Stranger Things collab. Come on now. That'd be embarrassing, don't you guys think? Any news on the old Twitter machine, chat? Anything that happened over the week here in the wrestling space as we are in the commercial break? And they are back. Here we go. They've been back for a little bit. My bad. They've been back for like 5 seconds. I was opening another tab. Emails. Tatum, Izzi Jayne for the pin. Tatum Paxley kicks out at 2. Another kind of Walls of Jericho type of reference, huh? I mean, it's no secret he's coming, but they're doing the same thing they did with Punk. They're gonna have a bunch of people do the moves, and because she's doing like a code breaker right now. Izzi Jayne is doing, yeah. Tatum Paxley trying to go to the ropes here. And she grabs it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And Izzi Dame breaks up the hold. Oh, what a kick by Tatum Paxley. Oh, Tatum Paxley slaps Izzi Dame as she's sitting on the top rope. Tatum Paxley with the punch. Super kick! Izzi Dame still sitting on that top rope. You can hear that crowd, though. The crowd's cheering for Tatum. They're behind her. Uh-oh, Spanish fly question mark? Spanish fly by Tatum Paxley. Oh, there's the guy with the Japanese jersey. He's actually not that far from Kev. And that beat, so that Spanish fly by Tatum Paxley sends the PC crazy. They're going, Kev, you guys are loud in there tonight. Oh, with big NXT chants in the Performance Center. This is awesome chants. Uh-oh. Their headbutt. Oh. They're going a little back and forth with the slaps here. This has not been a bad match so far. I'll be honest. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. Gut wrench power bomb by Izzi Dame. 1, 2. Tatum Paxley with the kick out at 2. Crowd's loving this match. I mean, they could give this match a little more time if they have nothing planned because of the Blake Monroe thing. Maybe they wanted to give the main event a little more time. And again, that was a way to have Blake Monroe appear without having to lose. Oh, that was a little slow there by Izzi Dame. Clothesline. Oh, what a move by Izzi Dame. Oh. Oh. Tatum Paxley going up on the top rope. 450. Oh, did it? Oh, she hit it. She didn't get all of it. Is that a botch? I thought Izzi Dame. Yo, did Izzi Dame botch that? Oh, 1, 2, and Tatum Paxley wins with the cemetery drive. Tatum Paxley defeats Izzi Dame. That was a good match. It was some slow spots, 1 or 2 there, but I liked it. It was a good match. The crowd was very, very much into it. The crowd was loud. Crowd loved it. I would give it out of 10. I'd give it a 7.58. It was fine. 7.58. It was a good match. Story was there again. The crowd loved it. They made it. You guys made it a little bit better. I liked it. Is this a German luchador? Who the fuck is this? We have a French luchador in NXT now. Oh my god. I didn't know French people like lucha. Interesting. Wee wee. Here we go. The NXT Women's Champion Jayne will be defending her title against the Evolve Women's Champion Kendal Gray. Up next. So, guys, we're 36 minutes into NXT. How are we feeling? What do we expect here? He is a French luchador. Yes. Pepe la poop. Okay. I never heard of a French luchador before, so that is a first one. I've been watching pro wrestling since 2005. 2006, I would say. So 20 years. No, I'm dumb, right? Yeah. 20 years. No. 15. Okay. Anyway. He wrestled at the last Triple A show. Okay. I didn't stay up for the last Triple A show. That shit started at like 9 o'clock. They got to do a another Worlds Collide. That starts at like 7. Who do you wrestle at the last Triple A show? I'm about to look him up. Huh. Okay. Because I was going to say, what the hell is he speaking? What up, Seth? Or is that Mets? Yeah, this is YouTube. I cannot, can't show you guys the footage on YouTube. But go follow on the Rumble. We will be live back on the Rumble tomorrow, I believe, for Dynamite. Definitely for TNA. We will be there showing the footage on Rumble, but can't do it tonight. Unfortunately, Kev is at the arena, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. But it's been a pretty good one here so far. You guys have been keeping it going these first 40 minutes. So again, I really appreciate you guys. Jordynne Grace will win North American title. I mean, she should have had a month, in my opinion, bro. Jordynne Grace should have had a month with the NXT Women's Championship before she got called up. Before any main roster, she should have had at least a month and at least had one successful defense, and I would have been fine. Feels like she's just been wasted in NXT when she either could have been on the main roster a while ago or she could have actually had a good, it's not that she had a bad run, but she also did nothing memorable. There's not one Jordynne Grace match or moment in NXT that I'm going to look back on and be like, oh my God, do you remember when this happened with Jordynne Grace? They brought in too many people around, that they won from other companies at that time. Vaquer, Julia. Jordan Grace is back. Okay. Oh, Thea wants to compete tonight. So Thea Hill's convincing Ava to let her compete. Okay, yeah. So Jordan Grace has really been pushing for this open challenge. So that means definitely means we know who's stepping up to the plate. We know who's second up at bat. Here we go. The 2025 Women's Iron Survivor Challenge winner and your Women's Evolved Champion, Kendal Gray, making her entrance alongside. Who the hell is that? Ren Sinclair? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Jacy Jayne. Like a thief in the night. I don't want to sin. I mean, that Fatal Influence theme song is just amazing. Oh, yeah. Banger. I hope Jacy Jayne wins this match. I've actually become a kind of a big fan of Jacy Jayne over the last couple of months since I saw her at Slammiversary in person. Here we go. Here we go. Kendal Gray starting off with some offense. Ooh. Oh, yeah, she does have a little bit of an amateur wrestling background. Here we go. Oh, yeah, you could tell Kendal Gray is an amateur wrestler just by that stance. Oh. Okay, Kendal Gray, that wasn't bad. Toma. What a drop kick by Kendal Gray, and Jacy Jayne goes rolling out of the ring under the ropes. Oh, kind of great for the timer. She go for a moonsault. Hits a moonsault on all three members of Fatal Influence. And Kendall Gray, the women's Evolved champion and the Iron Survivor Challenge winner, has a lot of momentum here going into the match. Thank God they didn't go into a commercial right there. I think I'm ready to see Kendall Gray become a double champion at NXT, women champion and Evolve. Yeah, dude, even if she doesn't win tonight, I think she has a lot of she's the future of NXT, bro. When Jacy, Jayne, Jordynne Grace, Blake Monroe, all these girls get called up, Kendall Gray is going to be like that Roxanne Perez, like going into the 2027. Like I feel it. Maybe the end of 2026, going into 2027, she's gonna pop off. But they go into a commercial break here. But I wouldn't mind that either. I think highly of Jacy Jayne this past year, and I think having a heel champion on NXT and your women's is still really good for right now. But again, SmackDown could really use her. She's had a good run with both those with that championship twice and with the knockouts. You want to put over a talent that's already been doing some great things since she's really been, seen on a big level. I mean, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. Heather says, yeah, champ seems to be a pretty popular thing, especially when they keep talking about the U.S. title of Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, we could possibly see it on our main event with Leon Slater. It's very much possible that we have two double champions walking out, and they love to do that, especially with NXT. NXT loves to do the double champions. Trick, Jacy Jayne. Now we could possibly get two tonight. So it's interesting, guys. It's pretty interesting. So I want to take a moment to shout out to everybody in the chat that's been here tonight with me. We're almost an hour in. Kev, even though he's live at the arena, still in the chat. I appreciate you, my guy. Ty from bodyslam.net. Brad Hamlin, Heather, Elliot. Who am I missing here? Tony, wrestling fan, of course, and everybody else. Mets. Thank you all for being in the chat here tonight. We still got a little over an hour left for NXT, but we got some good stuff here. I think everybody's kind of anticipating that main event, and I'm pretty excited for it. If you guys haven't checked out our interviews over the past couple of days, go check out our interview with Sunday. Before we did the Steelers watch along, we had an interview with Ring of Honor wrestler who just appeared on Ring of Honor against Red Velvet in the main event at the Hammerstein. Janai Kai, good friend of the program, made her return to the Sports Jedi Network this Sunday. So make sure you guys go check that out, as well as Alejandra La Leona, the Lion, first El Salvadorian wrestler to compete in CMLL, AEW Dark. She's had appearances on SmackDown and Raw as of recent, as well. So I know her and Kev met at briefly or saw each other at the TNA show at Full Sail. And she was really nice, came on her show, talked about her, upbringing, and it was a great interview. It was great conversation, especially for me, wasn't too familiar. And I got to know her, know her story. So go check that out. We did a good job here. And tomorrow, don't forget, we have Jody Threat that will air at some point. Here we go, guys. NXT is back. Yeah, Heather, I'm pretty. My voice has been a little gone, a little tired myself, but grind does not stop, man. Grind does not stop. We got a good week of pro wrestling. This weekend, we should be live with our weekly wrestling show. So make sure you guys, are updated. We'll keep you guys updated with that for sure as the week goes on. Don't forget to be on the lookout for shows the rest of the week. Dynamite possibly tomorrow with TNA Impact on Thursday. Here we go. This crowd's getting sounds good, Heather. Do what you got to do. Take your time. Still appreciate you being here with me tonight. Oh, come on, Jacy. Ooh. It's been a pretty little bit of a back and forth match here. Kendall Gray has been kind of showing out. She's been pretty good. This is awesome chance by the crowd. Suplex off the top rope. Okay, so we are going to have a North American Open Challenge. Ooh. No way. Oh, the Jacy tap out. Oh. Oh, Jayne knocks out Wrestling Claire on the outside. Oh no. Kendal Gray has Jayne in an armbar. If she can get it through, she gets it through. Jayne, she's gonna tap. She's gonna tap. Oh no, Jayne breaks out of it. Pin. 1, 2. Kendal Gray kicks out. Super kick to the face by Kendal Gray. Oh, almost a wardrobe malfunction there. Jayne. Oh, and Fallon Henley helps Jayne. 1, 2, 3, and Jayne retains. Let's go. Let's go. That's hype. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. All right, Jayne defeats Kendal Gray to retain her NXT Women's Championship. That was a good match. It was a good match. It was better than the last match. I'll tell you that right now. Way better than the Tatum, Paxley, and Izzi Dame match. Leon winning is in play. Yeah, I agree. I think he ends up winning, dude. I really do think Leon does end up winning. But that was a good match. I enjoyed it. Liberty Mutual. No one cares, bro. I hate these fucking commercials. Liberty. Innocent and beside of my mister. Dude, get rid of these damn commercials, bro. Holding the pin in the arena seemed like a botch. Oh, okay. I didn't take notice that on TV. Ethan Page promo. Okay. Probably the last commercial break here, hopefully, or the last commercial of this break. We are officially 1 hour into the show, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more hour to go. 2 more matches, open challenge and the main event. The main event should get 30 minutes. They better fucking get 30 minutes. NXT kicks off 2026. Okay. Nowhere in Pennsylvania. Well, are we going to get the open challenge? All ego, Ethan Page. Okay, Ethan Page, 12 title defenses in 2025. Oh, damn, Ava's making him defending on live events now? More crying. Not the freaking vanity project, bro. All right, looks like they're promoting a little bit of Evolve here. All right, North American Women's Open Challenge. Who's it going to be? Cough, cough. It's going to be Jordan Grace. That's not a spoiler. It's literally because they fucking. I mean, why did Jordan Grace want her to compete so bad? Damn, Kev, you got to hear that fucking theme song 2 times in one night, and I know you hate it. I kind of like her theme song. Who's it going to be? Sorry, Thea. She needs to get called up. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Jordan Grace. Oh, so someone's going to make it. Oh. Oh, they're doing this shit. Oh, Nikita Lyons. Get her the fuck away. Oh, my God. Tatum. Oh, Izzy Dame. Either you were right or you were super ahead. Because I'm 2 minutes ahead from the broadcast. Or behind, I meant. Oh. The culling's definitely going to cause Thea Hale this match, chat. Oh, the crowd, we want Tatum. Booker, she needs to prove that fucking title match wasn't a flop. Uh-oh. At least she's selling those damaged ribs. Oh. Oh, I thought that was an easy win for Izzi Dame right there. No way they're going into a freaking commercial. That's insane. Oh, at least we get a freaking picture-in-picture. I don't want Tatum. I agree. I would rather have Izzi over Tatum for sure. Looks like Izzi Dame's just bullying Thea Hale right now. Only one crowd pro Izzi. Okay, so the crowd's pro Izzi. Can't hear the crowd right now because they're in picture-in-picture, but interesting. Because they were just cheering Thea Hale. Oh, you're the only one. Okay, I see. That makes sense. She got that dog in her. Woo woo. Chad, I got this massage gun for Christmas. It's quiet. I like it after I work out when I'm sitting here on the stream for long hours. Here we go. Hopefully, this is the last freaking commercial of this match. Oh, Burger King, Jesus. All right, chat. 9-10 should be the last match here before our main event. I give this match until like 9:20. Izzi Dame has Thea Hale in a little chokehold there. Here we go. Back from commercial. Watch Blake appear in overseas. She's from the UK, right? And we didn't miss much. Yeah, they played the picture in picture, dude. It just looked like they were like, it just looked like Izzy just had her in like a hold that whole commercial. Oh. Oh. Forearm by Izzy, Jayne, and Thea Hale. Now Thea Hale got momentum. Oh. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, Izzy Dame with the knee to the back of Thea Hale. Oh, kick to the face. Going for the pin. Ooh. That one was close. Uh-oh, Thea Hale got Izzy in the standing guillotine. Oh, she's trying to get her like a Kimura. Oh. Oh, Izzy Dame rever- Oh, she's gonna choke slam her onto the announce table, question mark. Oh, that announce table did not break. It was not like last night on Monday Night Raw. Is she gonna get counted out? Okay, there we go. Izzy Dame wants to break the count, so she goes out and drags her back in the ring. Uh-oh. Is the calling gonna interfere right here? No. They're up in the top row right now. So Izzy Dame's still sitting down, but Theo's throwing some punches. Uh-oh. Oh, a Super Dame ends it, and Izzy Dame is your new NXT Women's North American Champion. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They played the hurt angle. That sets up another match with her and Tatum, maybe. I'm not shocked. Let's be honest, Vic Joseph. Come on now. We're not surprised. Oh my God. Look at that guy in the crowd trying to act surprised. No shock there. I agree, Heather. Look at Sean Spears. All right. Looks like we're going to get ready for the main event. What we all been waiting for, Leon Slater versus Oba Femi for the NXT World Championship. Oh, Lola Vice. Uh-oh, swipe right. Oh, this is going to be good. Wepa. Dude, Hank and Tank's fucking annoying. A little gymnast. Oh my God, look at the swipe right guys recording. This is funny. Oh, Joe Hendry. Come on, Leon. Don't disappoint the TNA faithful tonight. I need a win. I agree, man. Do not disappoint the TNA faithful. We're rooting for the kid. We're rooting for the young bruv. All right. Looks like Joe Hendry's asking for a match with members of Dark State. And Ava's possibly going to give him the match, and they're going to go on a commercial break here before our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Before the main event starts. Oh, they're promoting Saturday night's main event. Okay, they're later this month. First off, again, I appreciate you guys being here. You know, getting ready for the main event. It's been a fun Tuesday night here for New Year's Evil. Kind of liked it a little bit better than Monday Night Raw so far. So pretty good. Remember, Carlos Silva is here. Yeah. I mean, he's been there when they lost before, when who was it that lost on Battleground, right? When Joe Hendry beat Trek or whatever. Where he was at, he was there. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I want Leon to win, but I don't know if I personally see it. Remember, I'm like 2 minutes behind, so I'm not there yet. But another one. So I don't see Joe Hendry interfering with the match. Maybe Ricky Saints. Ethan Page. I hate how long these damn commercials are. Why on the earth is Ethan Page Cody's going to use his... Wait, what? Why on earth is my boy Ethan still stranded there? When is Cody going to use? Probably when he does the same thing for Ricky Saints. That would be my guess. Because I'm surprised Ricky Saints isn't on the main roster yet. I'll be honest. I'm very, very surprised he's not on the main roster. But I don't know. Ethan Page will get called up soon. And I could see him getting called up to SmackDown in his first feud being with Matt Cardona. Holy commercials. They started doing the commercials at 9:20. They're gonna do 5 minutes worth of freaking commercials. And then they're gonna complain, and then they're gonna go tight, probably going off the air like they always do. All jokes aside, he is killing it at North American Champion, but he has more than proved themselves as a fantastic heel in NXT. Unless the main roster is too heavy on heels, that could be the problem. I mean, are they? I feel like Dominic's really the only heel we got on Raw. Gunther. Okay, maybe the Vision. Okay, maybe SmackDown. I don't know. Raw's got a lot of heels. SmackDown, I'm not sure. But here we go. Ethan Page is in the ring. I gave Ethan Heel my heel of the year for NXT. Yo, I don't want to know. 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 I don't want to know who came out. That's right. Okay. He is such a great fucking heel, man. He's right. Everything he's saying in this promo, he's right. He has defended his title against multiple people from different countries, brands, all over the world, all over the North American continent, literally. Who the fuck is this? Jasper Troy? Are you fucking kidding me? He's a wannabe Jacob Fatu. I don't want to hear Jasper Troy, bro. Come on. No one cares about no damn Jasper Troy. Go away, Jasper. You're the speed champion. You're trying to beat Jacob. I haven't seen Scorpio Sky in a long time. Josh Briggs? Oh my god. It's just bums out their bums, man. Where's Mike Santana? If you're gonna have Leon win the WWE Championship, can you at least have Santana get the North American title? I know he's fighting for the world title at Genesis, but shit. Or is it or the AMC debut? One of the two, but oh my god. Undertaker lights funny. Who the frick is this? I can't recognize any of these teams. Oh my god, Stacks? Are you serious? The fake ass hitman for the fake mob? It is a hamster full of yeah. Like, come on. What is this? I don't want to see this. I want to see Mike Santana. Someone said shut up. Oh my god, someone Why is Ariana Grace in wrestling gear? Was she out there competing to see if she can go to the ring for the North American title? Shiloh Hill, another fucking clown show. This is boring. This segment sucks. You're telling me I'm not getting an extra 5 to 7 minutes of Oos versus Leon Slater to hear this wheel of fucking clowns? Instead of Wheel of Fortune, this show should be called Wheel of Clowns. Because what is this? Come on. Why does Shiloh Hill talk so damn fast? Relax. Okay, Tavion Heights. This is fucking ridiculous now. Dude, I could be watching Leon versus Oba in extra time, but instead I'm getting this. Come on. I mean, like Kevin just said, it's a waste of 10 minutes. What the hell is going on? I swear they are up to something with that Shiloh Hill kid. Something rotten is there. No one cares, Shawn Michaels. I agree. As the speed champion, are you fucking serious? Oh, does Ethan Page make it out untouched? Never mind. Oh, Oh. Ew, what the hell? I hate it. Okay, I don't like Ariana Grace, but that facial expression was funny. That's so stupid, the tooth falling out. I yelled in the arena and I got some cheers. Here we go, young bro. Here we go. Commercial break. Wow. Okay, chat. Uh-uh. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about this after the main event. Why did that need to happen? I didn't get an extra, let's say, 6 to 9 minutes of Leon Slater versus Oba Femi to see 4 clowns plus Ethan Page out there do a bunch of freaking nonsense. That needed some dude wipes. Yeah, Dude Wipes, the official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network. That's what they need. Because that was shit. That was awful. Yeah, I'm going to cry after what I just saw. Yeah, me too, dude. Because what the hell? A lot of people were shitting on Monday Night Raw. You know, I heard Dave LaGreca on Busted Open. I listened to shout out to Busted Open on Sirius XM. Some other, the clown from New York City. A lot of people didn't like last night's show. Tonight's show was flowing fine for me until that piece of crap I just saw. It's gonna be me if Leon Slater wins the North American title or the NXT title tonight. Leon does have a chance. Damn right. He does. He does, Elliot. Oh, it's cold, man. This Pennsylvania weather is annoying. I wish I was in Orlando at the PC in that 60-degree weather. Still in a commercial break here for NXT. How does Shiloh get a TNA title match? How does Shiloh get a TNA title match with Stacks? If Shiloh gets a TNA title match, bro, I mean, I'd rather have him get a TNA title match than fucking BDE, who just got signed. Oh, don't get me started. If you guys didn't see the video I made about the content creators trying to be pro wrestlers, go check it out because it's ridiculous. You're never going to see me try to become a pro wrestler. I'm 23 years old. I could probably get into it. I'm not. Never. I know my role. Still in a commercial break. Should be the last commercial break here. Notebook, they're promoting podcasts with Finn and Cody. AJ Styles on 6 feet under. They're probably talking about their WrestleMania match. There we go. Joe Hendry backstage with OTM. Escúchame bien. ¿So me entiendes? Oh, yeah. Fatal influence. Oh. So Ethan Page wants Miles Bourne. Take his advice. So next week on NXT, Joe Hendry in a no disqualification match against Dion Lennox of Dark State. For the Speed Championship, Jasper Troy versus Tavion Heights. Of course, in Speed Rules. And then Lola Vice will take on Kalani Jordan in singles action. Live next week. Oh my God. Shiloh Hill versus Stacks for the International Championship. Dude, why is he getting a fucking title match? Two NXT wrestlers in 2026 fighting for a fucking NXT championship's ridiculous. Here we go. Uh, 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 mm, 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 uh, uh. Come on, Leon. Don't do a fucking commercial. There we go. TNA president, friend of the program, Carlos Silva. Oh, no way. They're doing another fucking commercial. So they're going to really give me 15 minutes of this. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. Take out that stupid promo with Ethan Page and all the clowns. Give me something good. Final predictions, chat. Come on, it's 9:42. Give me the match. Okay. If they start this, if Oba Femi's not at the ring by 9:50 and they this better be the last fucking commercial break. Here we go. My only thing is, if they let Leon win, why wouldn't they have allowed Santana to instead? Yo, okay. I'm happy you brought that up because I talked about that when I opened up the show, and I don't know if you were here or not, so I'll say it again because I'm really happy you brought that up. I'm really happy for Leon Slater. Like Leon Slater is one of those guys that I was very high on from the start. I mean, obviously, I traveled from Hershey, Pennsylvania to Slammiversary, not just for Santana, but for Leon to see him defeat Moose. And at least I got that trip worth, right? So I have very high expectations, and I'm a huge fan of Leon. And we're hoping to interview Leon after we interview Jody Threat tomorrow. I think that it would have been nice for Santana to have a match with Ricky Starks while Ricky Starks was the NXT world champion. I know Kev has said that on our show so many times on Weekly Wrestling on Saturdays, and I agree. Or North American Championship against Ethan Page or something, but that's kind of why I don't know. I don't know if I see Leon Slater walking out as the X Division and the WWE Championship. It's a tough call, man. This would obviously be huge in history making, and I want it to happen. I just don't see it happening, unfortunately. But I hope it does. But I would have loved Santana to hold the North American title at least for 3 weeks. Maybe a defense at least. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one, Elliot. It's a tough one, but we're gonna see what happens right now because Oba is making his entrance. I mean, why hype up Oba moving to the main roster if they keep him champ here for what? So he can relinquish the title on the main roster because we saw how well that went when they moved Karrion Kross up. Yeah, I mean, Karrion Kross was one of the strongest things in NXT during that late black and gold era, and he became essentially nothing on the main roster. And obviously, I don't think that's going to happen with Oba. He had that match with Cody, all that stuff. He's in a better position, I think, than Karrion Kross was, just personally. But I agree. I can see your concerns with that. I can see your concerns with that because I said earlier, I do worry about WWE moving up a lot of these NXT talents to the main roster without having essentially anything planned for them. So this is what I want to see in NXT tonight, or this is what I want to see in NXT tonight and TNA. Leon become NXT champion and Mike reclaim the TNA World title, but one of them might happen. I definitely think Santana's winning the TNA championship at Genesis. I mean, there's no question. He has to. I don't think he's going to WWE in 2026, at least in the first half of that AMC deal. They don't have Cardona, they don't have Joe Hendry. I mean, they need Santana going into that AMC deal. So I can see Santana getting that title Genesis. Again, they need Leon too. So I don't know. It's a tough call, dude. From Legos, Nigeria. Shout out to our friend of Hello Media, Samuel Lyons. He's probably enjoying his room temperature water right now, enjoying Oba Femi. He's hooting and hollering. Oh, they're Oba. Title is being raised in the air by the referee. Here we go. And the bell has officially rung. And our match is underway. All right, Kev, get loud. A lot of Oba chants. So the bell rang at 9:48. Aye, aye, aye. All right, Leon Slater getting a little bit of offense against the big guy, Oba. Elliot, should I go to the first TNA show or Genesis? I mean, I live in central Pennsylvania, so I would love to go to Texas. If I had the opportunity, I would go to Genesis. Again, the AMC show is pretty big, but I think Genesis, Joe Hendry's going to be there now. Maybe this match has implications on what happens. So, um, I would go to Genesis. Again, I don't know where you live. I live in Hershey, PA, so that's far from me. I'll go to New York when they come back. If they don't come to Philly, Philly probably be the closest. Let's go, Leon. Let's go, Leon. Some chops by Leon Slater. Oh my God, Oba just gave Leon the chop of his freaking life. Oh my God, Oba just gave Leon the. Wait, let me hear that again. Woo! That was a loud one. Oh, what a reverse kick by Leon Slater there. Oh. I wonder if Leon does his little flippy move over the rope. Oh, I thought they were going to another freaking pitcher and pitcher, but they were chanting. And they are going to another pitcher and pitcher. Yo. These fucking commercials, bro. It makes pro wrestling unwatchable. At least for some people. I'm so sick of these damn commercials. Dude, I mean, at least they give me the picture in picture here. Oba just has Leon in a little hold. Oh, Leon's trying to fight back. Ooh. Oba's really attacking Leon's back right there. Come on, they got fucking 7 minutes left. Give me 7 minutes of no commercials. Stop being greedy. You can give me 7 minutes of no fucking commercials. Imagine I gave you guys that Dude Wipes ad every fucking time a segment was over. Like, you guys would get annoyed. I understand you got money to make with your fucking advertisers. We all do. We do too, but be mindful of your placements. Holy hell. That goes for any streamer, anybody. Television. Like, you should go on a commercial break while they're doing that bullshit little hold. Oh. Can he fly? Yes, he can. Oh my god, and Oba Femi gives Leon another crazy chop to the soul. Holy shit. You are nothing to me. Oba's dominating the matchup, guys. He has had majority of the offense. Leon's lost, but again, make it look realistic. I like it. Oh, there we go. Leon finally getting a little momentum, question mark. Oh, Leon with a kick to the leg. Another kick to the leg by Leon. Another. Oh, no. Oba catches that one. Grabs him by the neck. Lifts him up. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, okay, Leon. Five minutes left, guys. 5 minutes left. They got to wrap it up soon. Oh, yeah, baby. Ryan Nemeth. Oh. I think I hear Kev chanting for Leon. Mm. Uh-oh. Choke slam by Elbow. This is it. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out by Leon. Yo, where's the crowd? Did the crowd falling asleep? Kev, you guys tired in there? Oh. Oh. Leon taking advantage of the knee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Leon's about to... Oh, Leon. You're not winning with that, Leon. Come on. You're not winning with... Dude, that dude with the freaking Japanese jersey. He's near you, Kev. So help me if Oba retains. Heather, I'm telling you, man, I just don't see Leon Slater winning, and I want him to. If he wins, I'll be very hyped. But uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. There he goes, Leon, with that over the top front flip over the freaking ropes, over the turnbuckles. They're definitely doing the holy shit crap chant right now, right? Yup. If they Jericho us with Oba and all this hype, and Leon, 1, 2. Oh, that's not a 3. That wasn't a 3. Oh, there it is. Oba, 1, 2, 3. I knew it. I knew it. I told you guys Leon Slater wasn't winning the match. But oh my god, dude, was that not a 3? Like that referee, he went 1, 2, 3. Like wow. Yeah, I knew. I can't. Dude, I'm rooting for. I was rooting. I was rooting for Leon, but I couldn't see Leon walking out of that arena as your NXT World Champion right now. The thing in NXT for me has always been you pass it on to the next guy you think's going to be moving up when you're, when they get going, in a year or two. And Leon, I don't think's that going to be that right now. He's still signed with TNA. He has his X Division title. They're getting ready for a big AMC debut. This was a good match, though. I thought it was over. Yeah. That pinfall right there looked pretty damn close. I did too. So they Jericho'd us all thinking Oba was going to the main roster. Well, nobody really said nobody was going to the main roster. I mean, it's just an assumption at the end of the day because a lot of people are getting called up around this time. It makes sense for him to retain. I think this makes sense. I'm not mad at this. This was right. I mean, Leon's not the future of NXT at this very moment. For him to beat Oba Femi. And Leon was the future of TNA. That's why he beat Moose for the X Division title. I think it's very simple in that aspect. Then why put out all the Oba hype packages? Because I don't know. He's the world champion. He's in the main event for the world title match. What did Oba just do?
I don't know what that's on 3.
Oh!
Okay, you hear me?
Hold up, Kev. Hold up. Oh! Guys, Oba Femi just dropped the title in the middle of the ring. He's done. All right, Kev, go ahead.
That is the most lamest freaking ending for NXT. I'm on my way back on the bus. Why not just let Leon Slater win the title? He's gonna not vacate it. It was stupid.
I know,
dude. The most dumbest shit.
I agree 100%. Like, I mean, I did not expect that. I just saw it right when you joined. They were showing it. Why not have Leon win? I mean, I knew he wasn't, but I mean, why would you have this match specifically? Why not have somebody beat Oba?
Exactly. Why? It makes no sense. It
No,
made no
I
sense.
agree.
It made no sense. It's you'll have a collaboration. He could easily have the NXT title by Leon, and then on January 15th, Joe Henry could fight to wrestle, do whatever. But no, but they're gonna give Shiloh Hill a freaking title to the NXT North, the international title. Why? The kid doesn't even know how to freaking keep his mouthpiece on.
I don't know why he's getting a title shot for the international title.
It's not even an NXT title for him to have that.
That's why I was going off about that, because I'm like, again, we're in 2026 and we're at the point now where it's two NXT talents competing for a TNA title. I mean, they got their TV deal. We don't want this anymore. We don't want to see two NXT talents competing for a TNA title. They got the deal. Let the partnership be a fucking partnership.
Exactly. But exactly. The fact that why is he getting a title? And why is it taking so long for and then a TNA wrestler to have an NXT title match? Like, it took this much for Leon Slater for this, but meanwhile they give it out like candy on NXT television. Why? Like, really, what is Shiloh Hill done to get a TNA title? You should be wrestling for the Speed title.
No, I agree. And again, with Jasper Troy, I mean, or not Jasper Troy, excuse me, with Stacks, right? You can make the argument his father-in-law is the director of authority, whatever. But like with Shiloh Hill, like, again, they don't really have real, like, nothing's been steamed up from the past that makes me want to see these guys go at it. All because he dropped his fake ass tooth on his wife. Like, I thought that was lame. I thought that whole segment was lame.
Yes, I totally agree with you there. That was a waste of 10 minutes. You know, that is a waste of 10 minutes in the arena of all those clowns coming out. Like, I'm not sure we were okay.
Yeah, we could have had 10 more minutes of the main event. Instead, again, they're at a point where they rushed it. So,
the match did not look great. I saw Carlos Silver. He's like hello, and I saw him on the way out on the stairs. Long story. We were supposed to sit behind Carlos Silver, but the person that they were seat holders, which they told us they were going to not hold seats like they do before, and we ended up sitting where we were. But we were originally those were our seats right behind Carlos Silver. So I could imagine how X would have burned up. Would have been on fire seeing me sit behind Carlos Silver. They would have been like, "Oh my God, he's just such a chill." But either way, he said hello.
Those fucking seat holders at NXT, bro. They gotta control that.
Well, they did, but then apparently someone fainted or something. They had to shut it down, and we couldn't sit exactly where we wanted to sit. Yeah. But all in all, the show was fine. The show was good. You know, I don't like the way they circumvented to not give Blake Monroe the title, where you know, if anything, Thea Harris should have defended her title against someone different other than Izzi Dane. I'm happy that Izzi Dane won the title, don't get me wrong. But then you did Blake Monroe wrong.
I mean,
I can't see anything.
No, yeah.
I haven't got my glasses.
Wrestling fan says, Kevin, you're right. That was a effing stupid and dumb finish. Heather, they sucker punched us in the gut. This is just an excuse for WWE to get them time on AMC and not have to pay for it. WWE, I mean, it's a weird thing, because to me, I kind of like what they did with Blake Monroe better than what they did with Oba Femi at the end. Because at least, right, you have Blake Monroe go out there and be like, okay, look, I'm so pissed off there, I'm just gonna kick your ass and screw the match. Like, I gotta get my revenge. With Oba, it's like it felt like a wasted moment, and it's a great ending to end the show, and it's definitely gonna get talking, which is what we're doing right now. But I don't. You could have done that match either next week with somebody else that was going to beat Oba, the person that was going to beat Oba, or you just had Leon win the damn title.
You could have you could have Leon win the title. You could have had it where shenanigans or whatever the case of distraction, but then you have a feud or whatever. I don't know. Leon could have got the win because and Heather's saying Delity's trying to get a foothold in another network, but that was my point of why I wanted Leon Slater to win the NXT World Title, because now Leon's double champ and that title's shown on AMC, but Leon is the champ. It would have worked. Now, not really. I still don't get what they're doing with this collaboration at times. I scratch my head.
Sometimes it doesn't even feel like a collab. Sometimes it doesn't feel like a collab. Sometimes it feels like a one side at sometimes, bro. It has felt like that. It's felt like that a lot last summer when we were going to Slam, and it's starting to feel like that again with I don't know, man.
And then after what she said is true, he drops it in the middle of the ring. It's pointless. That was so anticlimactic, really. Like, that was pointless.
And we didn't even see it on TV. Us on TV didn't see it. They showed the Ava backstage, and we just saw that she was like, "Hey, look what Oba just did," or Robert Stone came in, whatever, and they showed the thing. I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah, what's up, Tony? Yeah, it was just a bad. It was just a goofy ending. I mean, you had all those idiots come out. You telling me, hey, Slade Macklin, what are you doing right now? Can you come down a couple miles down the road and come out and cut a promo for TNA that you want your international title back?
Something. At least have him come out there and be like, "I'm fighting the winner."
Or Zachary Wentz, who's down the road, or these guys live here in the city. I mean, you could have had them on tonight, especially. I understand some of the wrestlers. I know we were going to get the Hardys because they're doing media in Dallas, and the rest are, but you're telling me you could have Macklin? Macklin ain't doing media. We got the media schedule.
Yep.
I think TNA Thursday. No, it's not the highlights. We're gonna have Stacks versus Steve Macklin for the international title. I believe it's the last night of El Paso,
the last
Texas,
night before their AMC debut. Yep.
Yeah, maybe that's why they don't want to do that. Maybe that's why they didn't pull the trigger, because TNA's State Thursday, and I think Leon is part of an 8-man tag. That's what hurts. That's what hurts TNA. If they didn't pull the trigger because of that, then I understand.
I understand that too, but this is why them going to AMC is more important than ever, because I'm sick of having to make sure, like, oh, because TNA's taped, this is why this didn't happen. They don't want, like, I hate that being an excuse for, not an excuse, because that legit could be a true reason, but I hate that is in the way of booking and moments, because that's happened a lot this year, because there's some people at the TNA tapings that are like, whoa, what happened, and then we see it and then on TV and it makes sense. Like, it's backwards. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I agree with you with the backwards, but you have that man come all the way here to Orlando to sit there. Like, he hasn't showed up he didn't show up for the invasion angles or the invasion slowdown, but he came tonight. I'm like, wait a minute, it makes you think, like, he's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just crazy. But anyways, I know you want to get off stream. I'm gonna get back to my car. We'll break this down
Don't forget
tomorrow. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will have TNA's Knockouts, Jody Threat joining us live in the afternoon. We're going to record it and then we'll air it live. We want to talk to the wild child of TNA and, one half of a very important tag team in TNA history in Spitfire. So we'll be joining him. Chris, thanks for holding it down for me. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate it. I was going to talk a little bit about it now, so I appreciate you joining me to talk it with me. Yeah, we'll be interviewing Jody Threat tomorrow, talk a little bit about the AMC stuff, and talk a little bit about TNA. You know, they're having a big week next week, and it's going to be a long year. So it's been a fun night. I hope. How was the arena though? It was fun overall?
Very energetic, always fun. You know how they are. They always chant. They always like their fades. You know, TNA, NXT performance center always delivers. It's never a dull moment. But guys, you guys were great. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Wrestling Fan. And everyone, of course, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys so much. So, Chris, we'll talk soon.
Yep. Have a good one. I'll say goodbye to the chat real quick, and then we're out of here. But guys, yeah, no, it was a fun night. Again, there's gonna be a lot to talk about over the next few days. You know, we'll make sure it gets broken down and all that good stuff. But guys, it's been a fun show. Thank you guys for holding it down with me for a little over 2 hours here. Thank you, Kev, for joining me here. I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna end it. Thank you for joining me actually, because I wanted to talk a little bit about after, and I was going to. So, oh shit, that accidentally take you off. My bad. I was gonna talk a little bit about after. So, thank you for joining me, guys. This has been fun. Make sure to check out our interview with Jody Threat tomorrow. All the other content coming in. It's going to be a fun one, guys. It's going to be a fun one, and we can't wait to be here. So, good night, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed NXT. A lot to talk about this week. We got a lot more coming. A lot of interviews, reviews, watch-alongs. We'll be here Thursday for sure for TNA. Maybe see if there's anything that happens with Leon or any implications like that. So, good night, guys. Thank you, guys. Shout out to the Sports Jedi Network. Make sure to go follow, subscribe, and we'll be back.
Represento la